First one is a theory paper, so it's very easy to understand. Okay, so it's a theory, easy to understand. Second, only limited questions can be asked. Okay, so we can even predict what kind of questions can be asked in the exam. Only limited portions. For example, accounts, they can use creative method of asking, but in law, creative methods cannot be asked. Okay, only limited set of questions can be asked. Third, it is the extension of your CPT, Contract Act. So straight away, one 16 mark syllabus, okay, Contract Act is 16 mark syllabus, out of which you will be knowing somewhere around 10 marks already. Okay, so that portion is one of the key area for scoring the mark. Then fourth, Laddu. Okay, what is it? Laddu, ethics and communications. Ethics, communication. This is 20 and 20. Okay, see what is right, what is not, what is moral, okay, what is values, those things will be here. And gossips, para language like this. Okay, have you seen Dhoni, no? After every ball, he will be like doing like this. And Virat Kohli, he will be doing bad like this, no? So that is called para language. Okay. And so communication. Okay, what is then communication? Last two chapter is deed drafting, lease, those things. So out of the 20 marks, approximately 12 marks is very easy, and in ethics 10 marks is very easy. Okay, but you will feel theorish. Here you will feel that it is theory. Here and all you will not feel theory. For example, Contract Act, Companies Act and all, you will not feel it as a theory. More practical impact will be there. For example, Contract Act, Mohri Bibi, Dharmadas Ghosh and all, you will not feel it as a theory and all. Correct? So we will be seeing everything is practical case law. Okay, like Lalman Shukra, Gauri Dutt. Okay, one of the relative will run away, so we will ask the servant maid. Okay, and later we will announce the reward for it, but this person will go in search even before the reward is announced. So those portion we will not say is a theory. And then so even though the paper is big theory, there are approximately 45% of the areas where it is more practical than theory. What ICA expects from us? Okay, see, after this IPC exam is over, where we are going? We are going to articleship, correct? Articleship work experience, correct? So ICA expect us to have working level knowledge. So what is this working level knowledge? You should have some knowledge about the Companies Act. Okay, because you are going to do much on company audit. So Companies Act, and obviously you know Contract Act, that doesn't have a practical impact in your articleship, because that is basic, everyone should know. That is for real time. Okay, real time you should know that. Then Bonus Act, we will do something called reconciliation of PF. Okay, that is Provident Fund. So where the employees from their salary, they will be giving some portion of their salary for their savings in future for retirement benefits. Okay, and we will be having gratuity calculation. In your direct tax, have you studied this gratuity calculation 15 by 26? Okay, those things. So gratuity we will be studying here, Gratuity Act. Then how do you pay fees? How do you pay fees for the academy? Cash, check, DD. So that is called negotiable instrument. So we will be studying that negotiable instrument. Okay. So then obviously Contract Act. Okay, so a little bit more understanding is required under Companies Act. It is 30 marks syllabus, bonus 5 marks, provident fund 5 marks, gratuity 5 marks, Negotiable Instrument Act 8 marks, Contract Act 16 marks. So this is our portion from corporate law, okay, and other laws. Then we have ethics and communication. I already told you it is 20 and 20. Okay, so this is our easiest syllabus of law. See, in this Companies Act we have you have studied like company accounts portion, no? Company accounts in your CPT. Okay, so you have bit knowledge on company. Okay, bit knowledge on buyback entry for buying back, surrendering of share, and forfeiture of share. Okay, we will be studying the theory portion of that. Okay, you would have studied the practical portion, the entry portion, the accounts portion of that, and we will be doing the theory portion of that here. Understood? Now, so in Companies Act we have preliminary, then we will be having what is prospectus, then deposits, shares, debentures, transfer of shares, then we will be having meetings, memberships, share capital. So this is the portion for us in Companies Act. Then in Contract Act, whatever you studied in your CPT, plus we have special contract. Okay, in CPT you don't have studied that special contract in detail. Okay, so we will be having special contract, bailment, contingent, indemnity, then we will be having agency. Okay, so these are the special contract we will be seeing: indemnity, special indemnity, contingent, agency. These are the special contract. Bailment, one portion you would have studied in your CPT itself. The second portion, that is pledge portion, we will be studying in detail. And one of the key difference between CPT and IPCC is descriptive, correct? So there you know the concept, but you have to choose the best amount. Okay, the 4 option. Here you have to write why you are answering like this. See, obviously some question can be answered in yes or no pattern, but yes means why yes, no means why no. You have to give the reason for it, no? That is why descriptive. So what is needed in law portion of your exam? Descriptive. First of all, for boys it is very, very difficult. Handwriting. Okay. Second, spelling. Okay, after using WhatsApp, Facebook and all, we forgot English. Okay. Sometime in exam also we will use that short form. Okay. How are you? HRU. Okay. Now, spelling. Then, presentation. That is one of the key area where we are lacking. Presentation. The 2 boys generally, they will bring only one pen for the exam. Only one ball pen. Okay. That too, it can write maximum 16 lines. After that the ink will be over. Okay, and they will be saying shh. Okay. Then one girl will be there right hand side, she will be having 15 pens, 4 in each color. Okay, and you will be asking one pen. Okay, she will be searching which is the worst pen and she will be giving you. For that also, for you that is 10 rupees pen, you already brought 2 rupees pen. For you, 10 rupees pen, God, wow. Because she will be having all Uniball 50 rupees pen. Okay, for her 10 rupees pen itself is like So presentation. Then for law exam, whether to bring calculator or not. You know something? When my law exam is there in 2010, when I was writing my law exam, one person, he used a calculator for 15 to 20 minutes. And he is very near to me. I am searching in my paper, okay, where the sum is there, which can use so much of See, actually calculation is there in law also. There are few areas where calculation is necessary, even in law also. For example, 2 plus 1 is equal to, some questions will be there. Okay, proxy, one question is there. Okay, 2 plus 1 and all it will come. Suddenly 2 plus 1 somebody is asking you. Suddenly 2 plus 1, maybe 3, may not be 3. Because you see, how this level of questions can be asked. So if 2 plus 1 question is asked, then we will be asking out. Generally ICA will not ask this much easy question and all. Something will be there. Whether our answer is 3, we will also check with the calculator also, okay. Because in proxy, I am telling seriously, you will use calculator, I will tell you now. This may be after this 21 hours. From now, it's approximately 21 hours, you will be going through this proxy, the word which I am telling now. Approximately from now, it's 21st hour, we will be going through that proxy word. Then I will give you one sum. Okay, that time you will all use calculator for calculating how many proxies are there. See, I will tell you what is proxy. Proxy means instead of you, somebody is sitting in this class. Correct? In college and all, attendance you will be asking proxy to come, no? Okay, nobody gone to college, so many people. Director? Okay. So instead of you, somebody will be sitting in this class, okay, that's proxy. I will explain that in detail. Then I will ask you to calculate number of members and all. There, it will be like 21 plus 40 plus 2 plus 3. Suddenly, this many they are asking, 21 plus 40, sir, CPT max itself, okay, with God's grace, I got 15 and passed the max. Okay, again Mathematica, so it's better to go with calculator. So whether to bring calculator or not, that's one of the key area. So, handwriting, spelling, presentation, this 3 is very, very important for scoring good marks in theory paper. Then whether to answer in point wise or paragraph wise, this is the question in everyone's mind in descriptive paper, whether to answer in point or paragraph. Some question needs to be answered in points, some question needs to be answered in paragraphs, okay. So what question, how to write, that we will be discussing in detail then. Then, in your 12th standard, whether you used 2 color pens, black and blue mixed, no? See, when my 12th standard and all, I used to use 4 or 5 colors, okay. Glitter pen and all I used, glitter pen, glitter pen, in invitation card and all they will be writing, no. Because that level of presentation, handwriting is worst, horrible. So, at least by presentation, and I used to draw 4-side margin. So, paper I will be reducing it. So that I can write more paper. Paper. This guy is good. That too in economics and all, we will have a competition. Okay. Minimum 22 pages should be must in economics paper and all. So like that, whether I have to draw this 4-side margin for ICA exam, okay, you have to use only 1 color pen. Occasionally for headings, you can use a black pen, but content should be in only 1 color pen, that is a blue pen. Or you can answer the entire answer paper in black pen, but that will not be nice, no? So blue is best. So choosing the color of pen, presentation, and some people will write as if, one Marwadi fellow, last time he was sitting here, he will write 15 words in one sentence. In one sentence, he will write 15 words, as if his father will not buy one more notebook for him. Okay. I asked him whether you will be writing the same in your exam. No, sir, in exam and all. Then why in notes alone? Because Kanju fellow. He will write all what I am telling, one full day notes you will complete in 1 page. Okay. So whether you have to, how many words per line we have to write, that and all, it's very important. So that's and all covered in the presentation. Now who are we? Who are we? In this question, if anyone asked you, what you should say? From now on, chartered accountant. Come and tell me, who are we? Haha, proud, yeah, proud. Who are we? Chartered accountant. First, daily when you are getting up, no, I am chartered accountant. First, subconscious memory should go. Okay, so first of all, you should believe in yourself. When I ask you to tell, who are we, chartered accountant? Like, the confidence level is very low. Huh? See, okay, you imagine like this. You imagine like this. You know the entire question paper by now. You know the entire question paper. Top to bottom, entire question paper you know by now. So, how much confident you will be when you know the entire question paper? How much confident you will be when you know the entire question paper? How much confident? 100% confident? Okay. In 12th standard, whether you believed that you will not pass 12th standard, anytime, whether you believed that you will not pass 12th standard, that is that 12th standard means your inter college, what is that called as in Andhra? Intermediate, okay. So, whether you afraid of the examination in like, whether I can pass or not, okay. But you were senior in IPCC, fingers crossed for IPCC. Why? Because lack of preparation. What is the reason for lack of preparation? Because there is no exams here, right? In your 12th standard means like you are intermediate. In Tamil Nadu, because I am from Chennai, we used to have monthly test. Okay, that will be like almost 9 months. So 9 monthly test and midterm test. Every 2.5 months you will be having a midterm test, and you will be having quarterly test, half-yearly test, annual test. And you will be having revision 1, revision 2, revision 3, and model 1, model 2, model 3, and pre-board. So approximately we will be writing 12 times. Okay, a same question, somewhere or other we will be studying 12 times. Here, after class, direct a main exam. Okay. Okay. So if you are like this, obviously passing will be the question mark. But if you read at least by 5 times or 6 times, okay, the number of times you read. See, it's not like how many books you are reading. See, I know some people know, first they will be reading study material. Halfway through they will be getting bored. Then they will go and buy one book. Then only they come to know, already they have one book which is issued in the class. So after buying the book, they will be reading the book which is issued in the class. Halfway through they will stop that book, they will start, okay, since they bought a new book now from the bookshop, they will start reading that book. Halfway through that will also get bored. So, one topic he studied from 3 books, and now he is in confusion which books to be followed for Baki topics. This is one of the confusion what your seniors have faced, I am telling you that. So, be confident, whatever I am teaching, that book, it's Bible for you. And obviously our institute material is there. Okay. So, institute material plus our class notebooks, it's enough. This too is enough. You need not go in search of hundreds of books and all. See, in market, whoever have a typewriter and whoever have the computer, they can write a book. Okay. And if you go just Google online, company sack notes, hundreds will come. Okay, you download all. Then by comparison, 4 months will get over. So don't do all this kind of believe. So it's like how many times you are reading one book instead of how many books you are reading. It's best according to me. Read one book number of times you read, because in your intermediate that book size is very small, correct? Okay, that you read for almost 9 months. Here the book size is comparatively 2.5 times bigger than that book, but you have to complete that book in 25 days or 27 days maximum, correct? Now here it's not about mugging up, here it's about understanding. You have to understand a subject. There it's about understanding and mugging up. Here it's only understanding. Mugging up eventually can happen, but it is not necessary. Okay, because after doing so many sums also, today people say, okay, accounts today accounts exam, no one is confident of getting more than 70 in accounts paper. Okay, today IPCC accounts paper, no one is confident of getting more than 70 because they told, sir, practice on question didn't come, sir. See, I will tell you, people are expecting the question paper to be given first. What is practice on one? Practice on one is a set of question papers, correct? Okay, so it's a combination of previous year's question paper. People studying practice on only and going for the exam. You should not do like that. Practice manual is a set of previous year's question paper. It is not your college where only from previous question paper the new questions will come. No, it's not like that. See, ICA has its own strategy of making the question paper. See, last times maybe yes, from practice manual 35 to 40 marks question would have come. But this time it may or may not come. So you have to be conceptually strong. Okay, your understanding will be tested and not the same question which you practice can be tested. Okay, I will tell you, if you practice 30 sums, 31st sum will come. If you practice 50 sums, 51st sum will come. Okay, it's not about how many sums you are doing, it's about the conceptual understanding of the sums. Each sum has its own conceptual understanding, correct? There will be some adjustment. Okay, so understand conceptually each and every subject. Don't mug up anything here. Because if you start mugging up, how much you can mug up? And time is not there for us. Okay. So, you have to write number of tests. So, how many tests you have to write? Each chapter, one test. Okay. Then 3 chapters, one test. Each chapter means like each unit of the chapter can be written as one test. And combine 2-3 chapters or 3-4 chapters to be written as one test. Then one full as one test. Okay. So, approximately you have to write how many units are there, that many tests, plus divided by the total number of units divided by say 3 or 4 plus 1. So, approximately a person will be writing somewhere around 20 tests. He will be writing somewhere around 20 tests. Okay. 20 tests means not everything is 100 marks test. Starting will be 25 marks test. Each unit can be 25 marks test. Then consolidation will be 50 marks test. Then only that 100 marks test. Okay. So, for this each unit test, you have to take the practice manual. Kindly don't read practice manual because it is to be practiced. People are reading from practice manual. Kindly don't read from practice manual. For reading only you will be having study material or our book which is given for you in the class. From there you should read. For practicing, I told you unit wise test you should write. For that you should use practice manual. If you do what I am telling in the class, 75 in law is very easy to get. 75 in law is very easy to get. But you should practice what I am telling in the class. It is bit difficult and it is very difficult for lazy people. Okay. See, laziness is our first enemy. Okay, correct? See, any person who do hard work, God will take care of the rest. Any person who don't do hard work, God will take rest. Okay. So, it's your hard work which gives you the result. Correct? See, at the earliest, we have to shift the burden of our parents to us. At the earliest. When I had this goal in my mind, at the age of say 17, I entered into CA. At the age of 17, I entered into CA. After completing my 12th standard, I entered into CA, CPT. I completed this course at the age of 21. So by 21 years, I become CA. I am one of the youngest CA at that time. In 2012 January, one of the youngest CA. I am not saying the youngest CA, one of the youngest CA. There are people. Okay. So at 21, I completed my CA. I shifted the burden of my parents to me. Okay. And I am now FCA. By 26, I am now fellow chartered accountant. See, the thing here is, we have to shift the burden of our parents to us. Correct? Because they almost 22, 23 years, they already done their work. It's now time for us to take their burden and carry away. Correct? Second thing, even if you want to do higher studies, you have to complete this study as early as possible. For example, today people are not stopping with just CA. They are doing higher studies. Okay, MS, MBA. So even for that, you should complete this course at the earliest. So at least by 23, you should complete this course. Correct? Okay. So keep everything in mind. Okay, and I am guiding in law paper. Okay. Now, so what are the portions we have? Companies Act we have, that is a big portion. Then Contract Act we have, that is the second big. Then Negotiable Instrument Act. Then bonus, PF, gratuity. This and all we are having in what? This is business law. Okay. Then we have ethics and communication, 20 marks. Okay. Now, in Companies Act we have this portion, Contract Act we have this portion, and Baki all it's like only 1 or 2 unit we will be seeing that when we are going through that.